spark in my fire, inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a little fun at my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play on control. Freshest on the floor. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of
Already here, they're audible to something else. Stafford going to put it up right away. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 13 yards on the game's opening play. And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
And now Stafford is going to change things up. Back to throw now on first down. Room past the 35. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now it's Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They go play action with Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not that time for Watkins. And that'll bring up second down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Ward. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. T.J. Watt. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Here now a 3rd and 20.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing is Ward. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
It's a gain of 11. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And the this one complete to Smith. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Stafford going to change it up here. They go play action here on 1st down. Touchdown, Packers! Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 14-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Jones breaking from the contact. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Play fake. Here's Ward. Wide open receiver complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Play action now. Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. To throw, here's Ward. And Diggs has it. And he'll go down at the 28. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ward now working out of the gun. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Ward off the play fake. It's complete to Diggs. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He'll try and do this himself. And
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Going for it, here's Ward. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on fourth but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Cup. Touchdown, Packers. Cooper Kupp, 58 yards. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it. This is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sacked for a loss of 4. The Giants on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Ward. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Lawrence Cager, 28 yards. And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, this is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, But didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
280.
And now Stafford's going to move him around.
Hey, 21, drill right, 22.
Second and 9 now. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. First carry now for David Montgomery. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Stay 50.
After the run, now Stafford going to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. Now an audible here into something else.
At the
32. 59.
To throw is Stafford. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Packers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, and make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Now Ward. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster the first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have